Oh, hit the wrong button.
That's all right.
From the StreamYard Studios on YouTube, this is Jeopnerdy. And here's your host, John DeMarco.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this special Sunday edition of Jeopardy. Thank you also to Professor Brainy Specs for being flexible and moving Jeopardy to not our usual night.
That's all right, John. I'm here, and I'm ready to go, I think.
I want to say hello to everyone in the chat as well. Thank you for joining us. Thomas was first. He said there's a 0% chance he's going to lose tonight or win. Unfortunately, he has to work tonight. Say hello also to Tokyo Tracker. Thank you for joining us, despite some bad weather that's going on in Japan right now. Say hello to Mike Richard. Thank you for joining us from Columbus, Ohio. Welcome also to Mr. President, Tim. Thank you for joining us. Hello also to Mercer, Brad Wolf, and Resolute Germ. We already have our 3 contestants for round 1 ready to go. But as usual, we have 3 rounds tonight. So if you'd like to participate in one of the later rounds, feel free to click on that link that's at the top of the chat. You'd be in round 2 or 3. I'll bring up our first 3 contestants for this evening. If it's a fake, Bird of Prey 5 and Mr. President.
It's a fake!
I'd rather have a cake myself.
Whereas last week, it's a snake!
Still would rather have the cake. And welcome, it's a fake. And applause, Bird of Prey.
Indeed.
Welcome, Mr. President.
Hello, good to see you.
Kapla bird. Hey, Mr. President.
Kapla.
Hey, it's a fake. Hey, bud. Hey, John. Hey, Professor.
Thanks to everyone for coming on for round 1.
Indeed. Are we playing with buzzers tonight?
I was going to ask for turns for this first round.
We can do that.
Happy with 2?
That's fine.
I was going to demand buzzers.
Well, this isn't Kuroga. No response, Bird?
I'm sorry.
You still there,
Sorry,
Bird?
Nephew O'Prey came running through, so I tried to
Aha.
mute.
Oh, okay. No problem.
It's cool.
We
you have
appreciate
the
that.
Nephew boo. It's cool.
I'm around. I'm just eating a toasted bagel, so I don't want to crunch on the microphone.
I needed something to keep me awake, so I got some caffeine.
Oh, cool. I love
The only
Dr.
choice.
Pepper. I love
Oh,
Dr.
okay.
Pepper.
I'm sorry, Mr. President.
I love Dr. Pepper.
Do you? Well, I guess it's a Dr. Pepper kind of crowd tonight.
Yeah, in New Zealand, it's rare. You have to go to, you have to find specific corner stores that'll sell it. But I have a friend, and whenever we discover a new location, we let each other know. Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing that's really hard to find here is root beer.
I had one earlier today. I'm
I've
sorry,
never had-
you can't find it.
I've
Not
never
at all.
had root beer. I'd be interested to try it one day.
It's vile.
Insidious.
Just like the Federation.
The thing is,
Very
if you drink
true.
enough of it, you begin to like it.
It's a fake. Maybe sometime after the game, or sometime you could describe the flavor to me.
We shall see. If I've got time, I mean, I'm working
Yeah,
tonight,
sure.
so I've got to. Hopefully, the weather holds out and the typhoon keeps missing here. If it does, then
Sure.
cool.
Doesn't
Not
have
that
to
I'm
be
driving home in
tonight.
high winds.
Stay safe.
And try.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. So is everybody ready for the first round?
Yes, Captain.
Bird?
I'm ready.
All right, let's play Jeopnerdy. Maybe.
Yeah.
He's going to accuse me of something.
Our first category, we have Earth, Cities, and Towns.
Ooh, geography.
TOS actors. Where is that ship from? Last time on Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Oh, cool.
No. You got to say it the proper way. Last time on Star Trek, The Next Generation.
No, you got to say it
Justice.
like Major Barrett, not like the Dragon Ball Z thing.
And speaking of
I
Major
was
Bear,
thinking-
we have Betazoids.
I was actually thinking of more of the promo for the next episode. Or no, I guess I had that backward. I'm not awake. Never mind.
Next time on Star Trek, The Next Generation.
All right, it's a fake. Do I have to say it that way every time?
It's a
Mr.
fake. Earth, cities, and towns for 5.
Boyd. Ooh, going for the big bucks here.
Interesting.
Location of the plant that manufactures nanites.
What is Dakar, Senegal?
Oh,
That is
never mind.
that is correct.
Wow,
think-
you're implied it's fake.
That was part of his rant. That was great.
I am not awake. All right, Bird, it's your turn.
Let's do TOS actors for 100.
100.
Montgomery Scott.
What's
You
the
were right.
question?
Who played
Name the
Montgomery
actor.
Scott?
Oh, who played Montgomery Scott? Oh my God. Oh my God. James Doohan. Who's James Doohan?
That's
I'm
correct.
so sorry.
You just barely made it in there.
All right. You saved yourself there, Bird, but it's Mr. President's turn.
I'm gonna go last time on Star Trek The Next Generation for 200, please.
200.
They found Data's head a mile beneath San Francisco. Been down there about 5 centuries.
And I named the episode.
Yes,
What is time 0?
that's correct.
It's a fake. It's your turn.
It's a fake. Cities and towns for 4, please.
Worf's suggestion for where the O'Briens should live when they move back to Earth.
What is Minsk?
That's right.
Nice.
Wasn't too sure about that one.
Birdo Prey 5. It's your turn.
Let's do Earth, cities, and towns for 300.
Birthplace of Jean-Luc Picard.
Pass.
All right. Mr. President.
What is Levar, France?
That is correct.
Mr. President for the Steel. And it is your turn, Mr. President.
Hang on. I've got to be honest here. I thought it started with a V instead of a B, so I actually said it with a V. Do I still get it, or do you want to take the
Yeah,
V?
you got it.
I think that's
Okay.
close enough.
Cool. Alrighty. I'm gonna go last time on Star Trek Next Generation for 500.
500.
Cool.
All right, Mr. President. You have 700 points. That's how much you can bet up to.
Well, I'm pretty good with Next Generation, so I'm gonna bid all of it 700. Please.
All right. Going for the full daily double, 700.
We will have to move quickly if we are to be successful.
What is redemption?
Exactly right. Nice.
Very good.
Cool.
I didn't know that one.
Well done.
Thank you.
It's a fake. It's your turn.
Ships for 5.
Ships for 5.
One of my favorite movies.
Looks familiar. I'm not going to risk it. Pass.
Bird.
What is Independence Day?
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Really?
Mr. President.
What is Flight of the Navigator?
That's the one.
Son of a bitch.
One of my
Yeah.
all-time favorites.
Okay, Bird, you're in negative territory, but it is your turn.
What is TOS actors for 500?
I don't know. What is TOS actors for 500?
Let's
Looks like it's
find
a
out
category.
with Dragon Ball Z.
TOS actors for 500, please.
I'm sorry, Bird.
Richard Daystrom.
What is pass?
Mr. President.
Pass as well. I'm not very good at TOS actors.
It's a fake?
My knowledge of this is a fake. Pass.
Name was William Marshall.
Marshall. I don't know. I couldn't remember him.
All right, Mr. President, you have the lead by 100 points, and it is your turn.
Okay, next, last time for 400, please.
400.
My friend tells me you might know about the man we're looking for.
What is Gambit?
Exactly right.
Very good.
Dang. Good job.
I know the answers to all the questions other people get, but not to mine. It's not fair.
I know that feeling sometimes, but
When you're under pressure, it's harder.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fake. It's your turn.
Ships for 4.
Ships for 4.
That looks familiar. But I'm going to get this wrong. It's just, again, what is space above and beyond?
I'm afraid not.
No.
Bird?
Are we supposed to be able to read that word on it?
Not necessarily.
Okay, automatic pass. Mr. President.
Pass, I'm sorry.
That was from Aliens.
All right, I'm giving up my nerd card. I should have known
All right,
that.
Bird. Your turn.
How much I down? Minus 300?
Yes.
TOS actors for 200.
Janice Rand.
Who is Grace Lee Whitney?
That's correct.
Back into positive territory. Mr. President, your turn.
Next generation for 300, please.
Not all the Klingons at Khitomer were killed during the massacre.
What is redemption?
That is incorrect.
What did you say?
He said, what is redemption?
Oh,
all right. It's a fake.
What is birthright?
That's the one.
Yes, I should have guessed that. Good one.
They're saying that on DS9, and that was the James Cromwell Uridian saying that to Worf, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
TOS actors for 4.
Amanda Grayson.
Oh, man. Science is mandatory to know. It's just not coming with it. It's not coming out. Who's Jane Wyatt?
You got it.
If I didn't know that, I am not a Trek fan. I'm sorry.
And you're back in the lead. Bird is your pick.
5
and 6.
TOS actors for 300.
Harry Mudd.
Pass.
Mr. President.
No, I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm bad at it. Because pass.
It's a fake.
My Trek fan status is a fake. Pass. Gosh, what's his name?
And Roger C. Carmel.
Mr. President, is your board.
I've got some catching up to do for that last question.
Wait,
I'll do.
You're only behind by 100.
Oh, true, but still. Okay, I'll finish the category. Next generation for one, since I'm only behind by one.
Mr. Worf dispatches subspace message to Admiral Hansen. We have engaged the Borg.
What is best of both worlds? That one.
That's right.
It's a fake. Your
Ships
board.
for 3. I have not learned my lesson. Apparently, I don't need to. What is the Expanse?
That's correct.
Bird.
It's Betazoids for 500.
He was an aide to Nora Satie during her investigations.
Yeah.
Pass.
Mr. President.
I know the episode and the individual, but pass. Can't think of his name.
Are you passing?
Yeah, pass. Sorry.
It's a fake.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. Pass.
It was Sabin Genestra.
All right, Mr. President.
I'm gonna go where's that ship from for 2, please? Oh, what is Firefly?
That's correct.
Great series.
And hello to Robert Rose Jr. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Welcome, Robert. It's a fake. It's your board.
Cities and Towns for 2.
Office of the President of the Federation.
Mr. President, where do you live? What is Paris, France?
That's right.
It's really no, it's incorrect. It's about New Zealand. Incorrect.
You can put it in dispute after the game. Birdo Prey 5's your board.
Betazoids for 400.
This representative, who was hired by the Chrysalians for the Barzan wormhole negotiations, was 1/4 Betazoid.
Pass.
Mr. President. It's a fake.
Who is the sacred holder of the chalice of Nope? Pass.
Devanoni Rawl.
There's one person I know in this entire category.
Mr. President. Your board.
Where's the ship from for 100, please? Yay!
Damn it.
What is the Orville? Informally known as what is Star Trek Orville?
Well said, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Indeed.
It's a fake. You got a small lead? It's your board.
Let's finish off the Earth.
Oh, that sounded ominous.
The location of Starfleet Academy.
What is San Francisco?
That's it.
I thought it was going to be the location for the nuclear weapons.
Bird?
It's on the Presidio.
Bird?
Oh, I guess 300.
He was a member of Chakotay's Maquis crew who struggled to control his violent impulses, and he went on to give his life to save Voyager.
Ah, fuck. Pass.
Mr. President.
What is Suta?
That's correct.
Sponsor.
Does it matter that I didn't get his first name?
Last name's fine.
Okay.
Mr. President, you can take the lead here.
Okay. Well, don't give me the lead, but I'll play it safe. 100.
Daughter of the fifth house, holder of the sacred chalice of
Yeah.
faith, heir to the holy rings of Beta Zed,
Who is Lieutenant Troy?
the one and only.
Don't forget, we still got final.
We do have Final
Yeah.
Jeopardy, yes. All right, it's a fake. This is your category or your clue.
He was a specialist who was dispatched to the Enterprise for the first contact with the being dubbed Tin Man.
This is the 200 question. Pass. No idea.
Bird?
Finally, this was the one question I knew. Who is Elbrum?
That's right.
I thought there was a $500 question, a $400 question. Seriously, it's a $200 question. Well, you know what? It worked out. Because now my plan to win in Final Jeopardy takes shape. Because these two people got to bet it all,
Depends on the category.
Do they? Do they?
pretty much.
Perhaps.
It's a pity that
Here's your.
we've got Final Jeopardy, otherwise we'd do first ever tie.
Oh.
But it's okay.
You know what? I didn't open up the board. Let me do that. I forgot to get a room ready.
Right?
Cosmobuzz.net. And let me put that into the chat there, the link. And
I can't remember. Did we get the clue before we bid or after? The category, I mean.
you get the
Should get
category
there.
before.
Okay.
The clue comes after you bet.
Okay.
There's the room code.
Okay, Joe.
Because it's difficult to have two windows up at once for me, can we get the category before I log in? Or is that awkward?
Yeah, we can do that. So here's your final Jeopnerdy category. Series crossovers. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Right, I'll go log in. Thanks for the category.
Actually,
Actually, all right, I see it's a fake and Bird in.
Sorry, guys, for holding
You're
you guys
okay.
up.
No problem.
So if you could enter the amount you are going to bet, please.
Also, anybody who would like to play in round 2, go ahead and click on that link at the top of the chat. We'll be doing that in a few minutes.
Nearly there. Sorry, guys.
It's fine.
I knew I was forgetting something tonight.
And you see my amount, or I have to hit enter or something?
I can see it, yes.
Okay.
We're waiting on Mr. President.
Sorry, guys. I feel really
You're okay.
bad.
Take the time you need. I see what you're doing, Bird. You didn't have to do that.
With the join button. It's just a little work. Okay, can you see me?
Yes, I can.
I'm in P for sure. Okay.
Bird, I don't take to intimidation.
So we enter the amount now.
Yes, if you could enter the amount that you are betting.
Okay, and
I don't respond well to threats.
and what was my score again? Sorry, because I can't.
You have 3,700 points. It's a Fake has 3,700 points.
I
Tie for the
object.
lead. And Birdo Prey 5 has 300.
I think that was just to rub it in.
What was to rub it in?
The score check.
No, I genuinely can't. When I'm in this browser, I can't see the game. So not to rub it in.
Well, I know one thing. If this is a
Entering your
Doctor Who
amounts.
question, I'm done.
I did not write these.
I didn't even consider that this wasn't Trek series crossover.
Yeah, but
All
I don't
right.
think it is either, considering my
It's
bet.
It involves Trek. I'll just say that.
All
We
right.
have the amounts entered.
There's a chance.
Are you ready for the clue?
Indeed.
Okay.
Did you clear the bets?
A plaque commemorating this space probe, created by Jackson Roykirk, appeared in an episode of Sequest DSV that also guest starred Mark Hamill.
Players, you have 30 seconds. Good luck.
Oh no. What if you don't enter anything?
Well, then that's what I enter into your answer.
Yeah, so it's just a wrong answer. Can't even remember an episode of Sequest.
All right. So let's see what your responses were.
I bet way too high because I thought it was going to be series crossover within Star Trek.
Birdo Prey 5, you had 300 points. Let's see how much you bet on Final Jeopardy. Oh, well, your response is, what is Voyager 7?
And that is incorrect, I'm afraid.
And let's see how much you bet. 284. Leaving you with 16 points. All right. Mr. President, you had 3,700 points. Let's see what your response was.
Right. Oh, Kyle.
You responded with nothing.
Oh, God. Because...
And you know what? I think you crashed the board.
And you wagered nothing. Well done.
Well, he did crash the board. I did think about no response at all. I should have
No
put a
reference to
space or
Captain.
something.
Well, I guess that means I win.
No reference.
You what did you bet, Mr. President? You bet 3,000, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know. So it was pretty much everything.
So let me update your score.
I go big time, but I'm happy with my tie in the first part of the game.
Okay, get on the right side.
Sorry for crashing it. I didn't know it crashed. I'm really sorry.
All right. It's a fake. Answered, what is Nomad?
And that is the correct response.
Indeed.
And you wagered it all?
Very nice.
7,400. And
Well done.
I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. All right.
To be honest, if you're going to try to track down this thing that crashed the board, I
Mhm.
also changed my answer after you marked it wrong. I don't know
No.
if that attributed to the board crashing.
No, it did not.
Okay, I'm really
There we go.
sorry, Professor.
No.
Yes, Thomas, I didn't think it would be that difficult, but it's hard to tell sometimes. And no, Nomad was not a
Considering-
real.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. I think considering I've never seen Sequest, how would I know?
Because, well, I added the clue. It was created by Jackson Roykirk, which is a reference to the TOS episode, The Changeling.
Ah,
It was in Star Trek, but they made a reference to it in an episode of Sequest.
okay.
They did.
Yeah.
Should have
Well
watched
done.
Life with Matthew. His
Well
Sequest
done.
streams.
Yeah. Well, they were never on when I could watch, but yes, I've seen Sequest before, but in a long time. But well done, it's a fake. That's really cool.
And thank you, Mr. President, for a lesson.
Yeah, I am sorry.
I know what to do next time when somebody answers nothing.
The more you know.
I'm sorry about that.
No. I'm glad you did.
Okay.
I guess I'll have to go back to my 37 million chips in poker.
Aw.
Take care.
Cheater.
Mom will break it warm
Good
for you, my
day.
friend.
Thanks,
Kapla
Barry.
Bird. Thanks for
Kapla.
joining us tonight.
Well, so far we have 2 contestants for round 2. I don't know if you would like to stay around as our returning champion. It's a fake.
Time is it? 10:30. I think I've got another one in me, depending. Unless Mr. President wants to try to redeem himself and own everybody too. Which, by the way, good game.
Yeah, thanks. It's a fake. I really enjoyed it too. But I'll leave so that you can return as champion. You deserve it.
Okay, I'll talk to you later then.
All right.
See you later, Mr. President.
I'll be back.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Can I just stay backstage? And I'll be back if there's a discussion. Cool.
You certainly can.
Awesome.
And yes, Thomas is correct. As long as you see the words "It's Probe" and the name of the creator, it's technically all you need to know the answer.
So do you
Just throw it out there.
Do you just put me backstage, or do I need to click?
Yeah, I can put you backstage.
Okay, cool. Thanks, John.
No problem.
See you. It's a fact.
See you, Prez.
See you later, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Going to a new room.
Hello, Mercer and Resolute Germ. Thank you for joining us.
I just saw the most amazing science fiction movie before I got on here.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe.
okay.
Nope.
I haven't taken enough oxy for that.
No, Professor.
Yeah, really
I am
good.
loaded on oxy and caffeine right now, and I still have better taste than to watch Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe.
Oh, it's really funny. It's really funny. You should watch it. Especially
Professor.
how they got up there.
Yes, sir.
Is it absolutely necessary to do a new room on Cosmobuzz? We could probably use the same room that we're playing with. Like
That's
in
what
the
we
original
did last week, actually, was keep the same room.
game. Okay, so you want to keep the same room on this game too, or are we doing another room?
No, we can use the same room.
We're going to do buzzers for this round?
Oh, go ahead.
Or are we going to take turns?
We can do turns. It's
Yep, turns is fine too.
keep stuff a little bit more straightforward.
Because I was going to say, if we do buzzers for this round, we'd have to set up a different room just because I watch the buzzers during the game, but the professor watches the buzzers during Final Jeopardy. So we have 2 separate rooms. Typically.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way for us to both be in as the runner of a room.
Well, then I'll just sign in for Final Jeopardy if I'm eligible to play. So, turns is cool.
Robert Rose Jr. says we want a Stargate category.
We'll
I want a
see.
Ghostbusters category.
Oh,
Thomas says Matthew would have gotten Final Jeopardy right.
Maybe.
You have to get Matthew to show up first.
Well, there is that.
Yeah, that's true.
He's good at a lot of things, but punctuality, I don't think, is up there for him.
Bolians would be thoroughly disappointed.
Indeed.
Everybody ready
And
for
Mercer.
round two?
Yep.
Like
All
I said, Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe is really funny.
Let's do it.
I'll take your word for that.
I'm sure I agree if I had another bottle of Oxy.
Let's play Jeopnerdy. Oh,
Or let's skip the. Let's just get into it.
no. It was slow, and let's move that off. Let's try it again. Thought I had come up with a fix for that. And we had this problem last week, and I'm not sure why.
You didn't put enough A's or
Off what?
A's in his name.
Hey, at least you didn't forget the E like I did when I first made it. Instead of fake, it's a fact.
All right, let's try this again. Oh, it did it again. I get too impatient. All right. So we're going to do this. I hope this works.
I probably only know 2 of those.
What's that?
Bolians, I probably only know 2 of them.
Oh, fighter craft.
Home states. TNG actors. Where is that fighter from? Last time on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And Bolians.
All right. It's a
They
fake.
didn't have
That's returning.
the screen going back movement.
States for
It
5.
should be okay. I'm sorry?
States for 5.
States for 5.
Jonathan Archer.
What is New York?
That's correct.
Wow.
Born in Saratoga.
Mercer.
I'll take, what is that fighter from for 300? What is Battlestar Galactica?
That's correct.
Okay, good. You didn't have to be specific. Which BSG? All right.
Resolute. Welcome to the
Same
game.
category, 400. Damn.
All right. Since you don't have any points, you can bet up to 500.
Let's go 500.
500.
Oh, crap. What is the last Starfighter?
You got it.
Very good. All right.
Well
it's
done.
a fake. It's your turn
It's
again.
not a fighter, it's a starfighter.
Indeed. States for 4.
Catherine Janeway.
What is Indiana?
That's right.
Mercer.
I'll take fighters for 200. What is Star Trek?
That's correct.
I never heard of Star Trek. Is it good?
It's all right.
It used to be.
Yeah, back a
In
long time
2005.
ago before I got my cane.
John,
picked
when
the
I
same
saw that,
category 5.
John, I almost thought it was a fake out, like you were trying to trick us. All right. Fighters for 5.
That is, what is space above and beyond?
That's correct.
There it is.
It's a fake. You're
States
bored.
for 3.
Benjamin Sisko.
What is Louisiana?
That's it.
Mercer?
I'll take TNG actors for 400.
Leah Brahms.
Gibney, last name okay?
Yeah, that's fine. And you are correct.
Cool.
Nicely done.
Let's
Russell,
take fighters 100. What is Star Wars?
You got it.
What is Star Wars anymore, anyway?
Andor comes
It's
out
a-
this week for bros. 3 episodes this week.
Okay.
I'll be sure not to watch it.
Well, why
I
not?
don't. Yeah, I'm not.
It's-
Nope.
It's a fake. It's your turn.
Last time on Star Trek Deep Space Nine for 3.
A number of admirals at Starfleet Command are worried the destruction of the Bach Nor might jeopardize the treaty.
Pass. Let's see if I can.
Mercer.
What is the Maquis, part 1?
That's correct.
Oh! Good job, Mercer.
Thanks.
And as your board.
Last time for 500.
One of our listening posts in the Gamma Quadrant picked this up a few minutes ago.
What is, hold on, what is Call to Arms?
That is incorrect.
Damn.
Resolute.
Pass.
It's a fake.
Pass.
So I'm in Purgatory's Shadow or by Inferno's Light in the recap.
All right. Resolute is your board.
Home
Close game.
States 100.
James T. Kirk.
Iowa.
Phrase it.
Oh, what is Iowa?
You got it. He only works in outer space.
It's a fake. It's your board.
Let's finish the states.
William T. Riker.
What is Alaska?
That's right.
All right, Mercer. This game's going quick.
What is last time on for 400?
It'll be good to have you home again, Benjamin.
What is Homefront?
That's correct.
And he's on his way
Resolute.
back.
Last time on DS9 200.
I think I know what happened to Commander Sisko and the others. The transporter beam was redirected as it passed through the polarized particles.
Pass.
It's a fake. Sorry.
What is past tense?
You got it.
My favorite time travel.
And as your board, it's a fake.
Ah. Bolians for 2.
Having trouble adjusting to the Starfleet way, he and 3 other former Maquis crew members were assigned to train with Tuvok.
Who is Chell?
That's right.
Mercer, you're bored.
Actors for 500.
Vash.
Jennifer. Who is Jennifer Hetrick?
You got it.
Damn. Good job.
And we have a tie game. Resolute, it is your board.
Bowling 500.
During the reception for the Evora, he inquired if Captain Picard had read his paper on thermionic transconductance.
Pass.
It's a fake.
The name coming to me. Pass. I'm playing the scene in my mind.
Mercer,
Pass.
It was Hars Adislo.
I remember what movie it's from, but I didn't remember the name of the character.
all right. It's a fake. It's your board.
TNG for 3.
Morgan Bateson.
It's Kelsey Grammer.
That's the one.
Mercer,
Fraser.
I'll pick TNG actors for 200.
Tomalak.
Who is Andreas Katsoulis?
That's right.
Resolute, is your board.
Actors 100.
Tasha Yar.
Oh, crap. Who is Crosby?
That's right.
Nice category, too.
It's a fake. It's your board.
Bolians for 1.
He was a barber on the
Come through.
Enterprise D.
It's exactly who I thought the $1 and $200 questions were. Who's Mott?
That's right.
He can't keep his mouth shut.
He's almost as bad as Morn.
Almost. Mercer, your board.
400.
He was an engineering crewman who volunteered for the salvage mission to Empok Nor.
Who is Gordon Malloy?
I'm afraid not.
Resolute,
Pass.
it's a fake.
Who's Bortus?
You're getting closer, but no. It was Bacta.
It was really close.
That was really close, man. It was right there, man. Rim shot, you know?
Wow.
Resolute, your board.
300.
As part of a study on the concept of authority, an alien assumed the role of this female cadet.
Pass.
It's a fake.
Who is Cadet? Pass.
Mercer,
Do we get half points if we name the episode?
no.
No, sorry.
Pass.
Bettina Haro.
And our last clue goes to it's a fake.
Our mission is to take the Defiant into the Gamma Quadrant and try to find the leaders of the Dominion, the Founders.
What is the search? Part 1.
That's right.
Did they, when they during their search, did they find Oreo cookies?
That's a good question.
You know, that's what they really should be
Do
looking
not
for.
know.
No, they accidentally found the egg sandwich.
You know what I found this weekend? You remember a candy called Tarts and Tinies from when you were a kid? Like little cylinders of candy? Really good.
Can I get the link for the Final Jeopardy?
Yes. So here is the link for the buzzer system, and the room code is coming in right now. And let's find out what our final Jeopnerdy category is.
The animated series. Everybody's favorite.
So if you could enter the bet amounts, please, into the buzzer system. And Bird, you really can't play.
Do you guys see my amount?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Now, where do I write the answer? Below the amount?
I'm going to clear your text box, and I'm going to kick Bird as soon as I get your bet amounts in.
Okay, can you read that, or do I need to enter? Or
Oh, I can see it. Yeah, you don't have to hit enter or anything. All right, so I'll clear out your boxes, and Bird kicked himself. Good boy, Bird. So here is the final Jeopnerdy clue.
He was the only member of the main cast of TOS who did not reprise his role in the animated series, although he did write the episode The Infinite Vulcan.
how do I spell this?
Do I press enter when I'm done?
No.
I'm regretting my bet amount.
All right, I'm still entering. Almost got it. All right. So, Resolute Germ, you have 2,100 points. Let's see what your response to the clue is. Who is Walter Koenig?
That is correct.
And let's see how much you bet. 2,000, giving you 4,100 points. Mercer, you have 3,400 points. Let's see what your final Jeopnerdy response was. Frosty the Snowman and Puff the Magic Dragon. I don't think that's correct. Let's see how much you bet. You bet 0, which keeps you at the same score.
Congrats, Resolute.
And
You win.
it's a fake. Has 4,000 points. Let's see what you responded. Who is Chekhov/Walter Koenig? That is correct.
Very good.
And see how much you bet. Oh, you
Ooh.
didn't bet anything, leaving you with 4,000 points. And our winner for this round is Resolute Germ with 4,100 points. Congratulations.
Nicely done.
Well done.
Watch your
Animated
dad
series gave you the
series
win.
finally paid off for something.
There you go.
Good job, guys. Thanks.
Thanks, everybody, for good games. Congrats,
I gotta go
Resolute.
to bed, but if somebody desperately needs another player, I might stick around. But I'm not gonna assume I'm gonna be there, so I might go to bed.
Yeah, I got to get ready for work.
I'm getting it up.
So
Have a good day at work.
Yep. Thank you
I
for
will
joining
catch
us.
you guys on a replay. Thank you.
I
wonderful
work
game.
tomorrow at some ungodly hour in the morning.
Okay. Thanks for the game. I'll be in the chat.
See you later.
All
Thanks,
right,
Resolute.
Resolute. Thanks for joining us, and congrats on your win.
Good job.
Bring back up Mr. President for round 3. If anybody else would like to join us for round 3, go and click on that link at the top of the chat.
I miss it.
Hello. How are you?
Good, thanks. How you doing?
I am okay. I probably won't. If I play, I won't be able to chat afterwards because I got to get up for
Okay.
7 a.m. game.
All right.
You
I got to
understand?
be a biology teacher for one day.
All right. Are you going to play, Mercer?
Sure, I'll play, but I can't like hang out. I'd like to, but I can't really hang out long afterwards. Only if nobody else is playing. If you need another player.
We do need one more player. Anyone in chat would like to play? Please click the link at the top of the chat.
I'm surprised it's a fake bet nothing in Final Jeopardy because he knew the answer. But he did nothing.
But he didn't know what the question was beforehand.
True. It's true.
And I imagine with the category, that kind of gave him a little pause on his bet.
I thought it might have that effect.
Yeah.
That's why I thought you picked it, John.
Yeah. Very good category for Final Jeopardy.
It looks like It's a Fake is back.
Are you back? It's a fake?
I'm back.
Or is it fake news that it's a fake event?
It could be.
I got an echo. Okay, hang on.
I'm sorry to hear you were having some computer troubles there, Gorilla. Hope you get that sorted out.
You should switch the order of the players to match the order of the players.
Oh, where's my USB?
Are they not in the right order? I have to have a condensed window.
Yeah, it's good now.
Okay. I've got so much on the screen that it's hard to fit it all, even with 3 monitors.
Yeah, I can imagine there'd be a lot to monitor with Jeopardy. But you do a really good job, Professor.
Well, thank you, Mr. President.
I'll be right back.
I'm glad I have the presidential seal of approval.
Absolutely. Oh, do you want to spot my cabinet?
I would consider that, Mr. President.
Okay. Just let me know which position you want and it's done. Well, assuming it's past Federation Council approval.
Could be Secretary of the Treasury in a system that doesn't have money.
Oh,
That's true.
what an insult!
Took me a minute to think of that too. I put effort into that one.
You did.
It's funny. Rest assured, Professor, I would happily have you in a much higher position.
Hello,
Well, we
Normal.
should probably get started if It's a Fake needs to get ready for work.
Yeah, true.
I think we're waiting on Mercer. Normal's hijacked the camera.
I'm here.
Are you ready, Mercer?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
So that was
Mr.
you moving the
President?
camera, not Normal?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how it works this time. Let's play Jeopnerdy.
Press it once.
I'm going to try to be a little bit more patient with it.
I thought you heard me, but I guess.
And I'm trying not to press the board this time.
Yeah, I was just patient with it.
Non-Earth cities and towns.
Oh no.
Well,
DS9 actors. Where is that ship from?
I like that category. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's good.
Last time on Star Trek Voyager.
Boom.
And Bajorans.
There's a few.
I like that animation of the board going back.
Yeah, it's good. I do like that. All right, Mr. President.
Where's that ship from for 400?
400.
A bit too high. Pass.
Mercer.
What is For All Mankind?
That is incorrect.
I was just guessing. I haven't seen the show.
It's a fake.
Pass.
That was from Buck Rogers.
Rogers.
All right, Mercer.
I'll take DS9 actors for 400.
Cal Hudson.
Pass. I forgot his name.
It's a fake.
Would have been funny if it was played by Ernie Hudson, but it wasn't. Pass.
Mr. President.
Pass. No closer.
He was in Bill and Ted.
Bernie Casey.
Yeah, he was in
Off
Bill
to
and Ted.
Roaring start here. It's a fake. It's your turn.
Last time on Star Trek Voyager. Next at 500.
I believe we know each other.
Oh, dang it.
I know a couple of people in the chat said there's a high-pitched whine coming from somewhere.
I hear it too.
I hear it as well, so I don't think it's coming from me.
Hopefully, it's not me.
Wow. Pass. I can't place this.
Should I
Mr. President.
pass? But should I mute my microphone so you can rule out me?
It's Mercer.
Oh, no, I'm lagging.
Pass.
I lagged out. Sorry, guys.
The correct answer was workforce.
Who said?
Okay.
Was that Chakotay?
I think it was actually Tuvok who said that.
I believe you're right, John.
Oh man, how did I? All right. Yeah, great start. Yay.
Mr. President, you're bored.
When I muted the mic, did the thing go away? Or
I think it might be coming from Mercer.
okay.
Oh, it's gone now.
Here.
Sorry.
And it's Mercer.
Where's that ship from for 100?
100.
I don't recognize it at all. It's a $100 question. Pass.
Mercer.
What is Star Blazers or Space Battleship Yamato?
That's right.
One of my favorite ship designs ever.
Yeah, I love that show.
It's awesome.
The Yamato.
And I even like the live action version that they put out that's only in Japan. It's really cool.
I didn't see that.
It's on
The
YouTube.
live action-
The whole thing is on YouTube. It's awesome.
The live action version was panned here. It was everybody
But I just like the way it looked. I didn't follow any of the story. I just love the way it looked. I'm going to go. What is that ship from for 300? What is Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
That is correct.
All right. It's a fake. It's your board.
Ships for 2. Watch this be the whale probe. What is Star Trek?
That is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Huh?
Mr. President.
Pass. Sorry.
Mercer.
What is the day the Earth stood still?
That is also incorrect. That was from Flash Gordon.
Ah. Okay.
I had also wondered if that was from Star Trek, but it was not.
That wasn't Captain Proton's ship.
No.
That's what Captain Proton ship was based on. But that was the original.
That was a trick question. And I should have negative, right? Versus in the
All right, Mr. President. Thank you for that.
I'm gonna go towns and cities for one.
This cloud city, capital of the planet Ardana, predated Bespin by over a decade.
I don't know the name of the city. Pass.
Mercer.
Pass.
It's a fake.
What is Stratos?
That's correct. Also, if you don't mind, Mercer, could you keep it on mute when you're not answering? Because I think that's where the wine's coming from. Thank you.
Blame the cat.
Mercer, it is.
It's the cat.
It is.
Hmm.
It is your board, Mercer.
What is that ship from?
I don't know.
I know
what
this
is
one.
Space
believe me.
1999.
That's correct.
Believe
I was
it or not,
surprised
I
that was
know
the
that.
500.
Yeah, me too. It was the easiest of them all. But that's
Mercer's
okay.
killing
That's
it. Nice
All right.
job.
It's a fake.
Time to redeem myself if I can. Voyager for 4.
Voyager for 4.
2 more of the mutations have been discovered in Spatial Grid 649.
What is Unimatrix 0?
That is correct.
Mr. President.
There's some weak categories in here for me, but I'll try. What is DS9 Actors for 100, please?
At least there's no non-canon Enterprise.
Yes, that's true.
I was just thinking to say that.
That is very true.
Great minds. DS9 for 1.
Esri Dex.
Oh, the one main cast one I don't know.
Probably the only
Berserker.
main cast one there, too.
Bird of Prey 5's probably screaming right now.
I am.
No,
You got this, Mr. President.
pass. I handed my new card. Pass.
Mercer.
Who is Nicole DeBoer?
That's correct.
Is she French?
And Mercer, it's your board.
Sounds like French.
DS9 for 500.
Opaka. Meanwhile, Bird's busy going nuts over there.
Pass.
It's a fake.
Oh, man, I forgot her name. Pass.
Mr. President.
No quote. Pass.
Camille Saviola.
I've got to get on the board, otherwise I can't even
Not
define
happening.
Jeopardy at the end.
It's a fake. It's your turn.
Voyager for 3.
Voyager for 3.
Chakotay, they're going to take your son.
What is basics?
You got it.
Mr. President.
Voyager for 2, please.
It looks like this entire part of space has changed somehow.
Sorry, pass. This is a terrible game for me. Never mind.
Mercer. It's a fake.
Looks like this entire part of space has changed somehow. I can't picture who's saying it. Pass.
Erasing species from existence has that effect in Year of Hell.
Oh no!
Mm.
I should have
Mercer.
known.
It's your board.
I will take DS9 for 300.
Old Jake Sisko.
Who is Tony Todd?
You got it.
It's a fake. It's your board.
Let's see. 3, 4, 5. Cities for 5.
The clone of Kalis recounted a story of a man who refused to take shelter when a storm was approaching this city. It turns out the wind does not respect a fool.
Oh, Lord, I remember this story, but I don't remember the city. Pass.
Mr. President.
Pass.
Mercer.
Pass.
with Quinlot.
Ancient Klingon stories are not my forte.
All right, Mr. President, you can still pull this out to your board.
Really? Bajorans for one, please.
After Opaka became marooned in the Gamma Quadrant, he was the leading candidate to become the next Kai.
Who was Vidic Bara?
That is correct.
Good job.
On
Nice.
the board.
Mercer, your board, sir.
I'll take cities for 400.
You brag. Oh, wow.
400.
All right, Mercer. 400 on the daily double.
Spock grew up in this major Vulcan city.
What is Vertiform City?
What is what? I didn't hear his answer.
No, but nice try.
He was born in the Enterprise D's computer.
I can picture that being a plot for the future. Retroactive.
He
Right.
responded with Vertiform City.
Beautiful. I've never heard of it.
That was from TNG, where the computer took over the ship,
The holodeck.
Yeah.
the train going to Vertiform City.
Yeah.
It's a fake. You're only behind by 100 points.
Actors for 2, DS9.
Lita.
Who's Chase Masterson?
You got it.
Copyright infringement to Babylon 5 on the name.
Maybe you can protest that with your turn, Mr. President, because it is your turn.
Maybe. Bajorans for 2, please.
He was a scientist who was tasked by the Cardassians to examine an unknown sample that turned out to be a changeling.
What was his name? What was his name?
You tell us, because I can't remember it either.
Sorry. No, pass, and I'm gonna kick myself.
Mercer.
Who is Dr. Mora?
That is correct.
Yes, I'm kicking myself.
I am right now too. And it's Mercer's turn. Wrecking the joint
It's
today.
your board.
I'll go Bajorans for 500.
Yeah, you will.
As a former Maquis serving on Voyager, he vehemently opposed using the research of Krell Masset, a Cardassian doctor who had experimented on Bajorans during the occupation.
Pass.
It's a fake.
Pass.
Mr. President.
Pass.
Tabor.
Yeah.
All right. It's a fake. Got a slim lead.
Cities for 3.
Picard relived the memories of an Iron Weaver from this town on the planet Catan.
The town name? Pass.
Mr. President.
The town's really hard, pass. Mind you, I found this whole round hard.
Mercer.
Is it the city of Ratchak?
Not quite. Sorry.
Normal. They didn't give it to me.
It was Resic. It's where the name the Resican flute comes from.
I should have guessed Alara.
All right, Mr. President, your board.
A Voyager for 1, please.
I'm Captain Braxton of the Federation timeship Aeon. I've come from 29th century Earth.
What is relativity?
I'm afraid not.
Really?
Mercer.
What is Future's End?
That's correct.
Oh,
My mission is your destruction. You must not
And
resist.
Mercer.
oh that guy. I was getting
Yeah.
mixed up with the other guy.
I'll take
It was the
It's the
same
same-
character,
It's the same
I'll
guy,
take
but
cities, please.
different timeline.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please?
The cities.
this city on the moon, which had been settled by the late 21st century, had grown big enough to be seen from Earth by the 24th century, and was known for its Mazurka festival.
What is Lake Armstrong?
Afraid not.
It's a fake.
There were 3 cities mentioned in First Contact. One of them was re-mentioned in DS9. What is Tycho City?
That's incorrect.
That's the other one.
Mr. President.
Pass. Sorry.
And the other one was New Berlin.
Berlin.
All right, it's fake. It's your board.
I'll take the 3-piece.
Jake dated this double girl who was 4 years older than him, but their relationship ended after she was accepted to the Science Academy on Regulus 3.
Oh. Who is Nope? Pass.
Mr. President.
Who is Martha?
That's correct. Nicely done.
Yay.
And you get the last clue, Mr. President.
Just being honest, I thought it was Martha with a T, not with a D. So do I still get it or no?
Yep. Oh, yeah, you
Fine.
still get it.
Okay. I just
Well,
like to
Martha
be
with the T
real.
was
Right.
changeling.
I just like to be really honest to make sure that's it.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Wait a minute, Mr. President. Remember what Captain Picard said? Excessive honesty can be disastrous, especially when it comes to being a leader.
Oh, I don't remember him saying that.
Nice
Thank
quote.
you.
From the episode The Ensigns of Command.
Oh, okay.
Captain Data.
Ah, interesting.
All right, Mr. President. Here comes the last clue.
Cool.
She traveled to DS9 with Pharrell to help protect Kira, but she was killed by the assassin who had been targeting the members of the Shakar resistance cell.
I know the character, but I can't think of the name. Pass.
Mercer.
Pass.
It's a
Oh,
fake.
That was a very angry pass.
If anybody was going to get this, I thought it would have been you, Mercer. Pass. I see her face, but not her name.
Lupasa.
Ah,
Have to say
I
that
don't know
episode.
anything,
Remember it,
dude.
though.
It's a fake. I know less than nothing.
You creamed this entire game. It's all good, man.
Oh, thanks,
right.
man. I did okay, but not really that good. I've been kind of
All
out
right.
of the Star Trek thing for a while, thanks to the stupid Orville show.
I'm going to put the link and the room code back into the private chat.
now
And-
I'm already logged in, aren't I, Professor?
No, you're not. I kicked you out.
Okay.
Am I kicked or
sorry.
am I still there?
You are still there. It's a fake.
I cool.
Sorry. How do I log back in? I guess I just.
You could, if you have it open, you can refresh. You should be able to refresh.
So I have to put down a money amount?
Yes, but let's reveal the final Jeopnerdy category. Plain, simple, Garrick. Sorry.
Sorry, I buzzed in.
It's okay.
Oops.
So go ahead and enter how much you would like to bet.
How much do I only have 100 points, right?
You have 400, Mr. President. Mercer
400.
has 1,200, and It's a Fake has 1,500.
Okay.
You get these entered. All right. So let's reveal our final Jeopnerdy clue.
Garrick blew up his own shop to get Odo's attention in this episode.
You have 30 seconds. Good luck.
Can you clue the scores, please?
Getting them entered.
I put in my bid and then I had to delete the bid to put in my answer because for some reason it wasn't cleared. So I hope that's
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did not clear. That's fine. You could actually put it right next to.
So I didn't crash it for a second time.
All right. Got them all entered.
I didn't crash it for a second time.
Nope, you're fine.
That's good.
I got this completely wrong, so I just put in the first episode that came to mind. You shall
Well,
see.
let's see how y'all did. Mr. President, you had 400 points. Let's see what your response was.
So the die is
What is-
cast. Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
And you bet 400, so you're down to 0, unfortunately.
I was in last place anyway, so it was go big or go home.
Mercer, you had 1,200 points. Let's see what your response was.
Probable cause, and that is correct.
Yep.
And let's see how much you bet. 372, giving you 1,572 points.
Mercer, congratulations.
Don't give it away.
Yeah.
And it's a fake. You came into the final Jeopardy with 1,500 points, and your response was, what is pale moonlight? That's incorrect, as we know. You bet 500, giving you 1,000 points.
I thought
And-
I hate betting. I'm not good at betting. I feel bet everything.
Well, you did very well.
Nice.
Nicely done, Mercer.
Congratulations, Mercer.
I love your
You
probable
win.
cause. What a good episode.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that Andrew
Okay.
Robinson is actually going to be doing an audiobook of Stitch in Time.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I'm not good at DS9 episode names at all. I know the episodes, I just don't know the names. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
me
good at
neither.
Voyager episode names because they all have X's in them. Parallax and whatever.
Yeah. Good job, Mercer. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
well done.
You did good too,
Aravic?
guys.
I wasn't looking at the chat earlier, but I see your comment in there. Professor Brainy Specs is a true quizmaster. I would give that to John, actually.
Well, I appreciate that, but you manage multiple quizzes, Professor.
Plus, you do the quest of
Well,
the
that's
Trek.
true.
And it's not really John that does it, it's his beard.
That's also a good point.
He's like Chuck Norris. He's got a hidden fist in there.
I think John is.
He's got the whole country hidden in there.
I think John is the excellent.
Have a good night, Brad Wolf.
I think John is the excellent quizmaster because he comes up with the questions, and I think Professor is the excellent quiz administrator because he administrates the board and the buzzers.
Thank you, Mr. President.
It's okay, you're welcome. You could also join my cabinet if you wish. And
I appreciate that.
And I promise not to make you
No, I
sick.
enjoy your question. I thought they were good. You know what I was expecting in the fighter category? I was expecting to see the pterodons.
Yeah, I was wondering if I would see that when I saw the category.
They remind me of vipers. You know what I mean? Like sleeker vipers, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking there was going to be like a joke clue in there with F-14.
That would be
What
good.
sci-fi series is that from? It's Top Gun.
Well, they ripped off. They ripped off.
Jack.
They ripped off Star Wars. By the way, I think that when they canceled Rogue Squadron, I think there's two main reasons that they did it. One, because of the director having a terrible movie with Wonder Woman. But I think the second reason is because Top Gun was so successful that what they were trying to do can't compete with it, with the visceral fighting.
Yeah.
If you, I don't know if you noticed, we had new music for Final Jeopnerdy tonight.
Sounded really close to the 1960s Jeopardy music.
Yeah, it was good.
I liked it.
Sounded less than 30 seconds though.
Sorry.
Actually, it's 30.8 seconds in length.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry for not noticing, Professor. I'll take better care next time. Where's it from?
The professor is always hard at work looking at ways to improve the game.
Okay. Yeah.
And we've got some exciting things coming up. This is all programmed and working. We're going to have audio daily doubles, video daily doubles, full screen images, along with a text clue. So we can do text clue and image on the same question.
Cool. Well done, Professor.
And that's coming next week.
Is that similar to what Salty had when he would have like a picture of the ships on the shelf and stuff like that?
No, that was just an image. This is clue and image. And it's all going to be on screen.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's very cool.
Can you transport like sandwiches to each of the players?
I'll work on that, Mercer.
Okay, please.
I can't promise anything, but I'll work on it.
I'll take
That'd be
turkey
cool.
whenever that comes around.
Well, if you do develop transporters, Professor, can I please have Funyuns? Because they're not available in New Zealand, and I've always wanted to try them.
Like I said, I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do.
It's so good. It's so good. It's a fake. While you're still here, I'd be curious if you could describe the taste of root beer at all, please.
I wish I could. It's bubbly, coy, and happy.
Okay. Just like Quark described it.
Mm-hmm. And if you drink enough of it, begin to like it.
Yeah.
It's insidious.
Just like the Federation.
Is it
Multi-gunman?
sort of like fruity?
No, I wouldn't call it fruity.
No.
Okay.
You know
it's
what I
not
can't
like-
figure out is how Quark didn't notice that box had nothing in it except for a note. It was it was so light, you know. When he had his disruptor in a box because he used to be a chef.
Oh, yeah. Rom used the parts to fix something.
Yeah.
Multi-gunman, I believe you missed a key phrase there. I can't promise anything.
Using the replicator will return it soon. Love Rom.
Besides, if that was really possible, why stop at sandwiches? I mean, we can get gourmet pies if it was possible.
The only problem I have around here is that Subway's not open 24 hours a day.
Why would you want it open 24 hours a day?
So I can get a sandwich right now.
Yeah, we have Subway here too, but they don't have any of the good stuff like the meatball sub. I miss that.
Don't all Subways have meatball subs?
No, everybody's like, "Oh, the meatball subs are disgusting." Yeah, well, when you haven't had it for 12 years and you really crave it, it doesn't suck.
Here's an interesting question. If everyone had a replicator, like a TNG replicator or an Orville food synthesizer, when you can get whatever you want, what would you order?
Good question.
What was the question?
Medium cooked steak.
The question Mercer
Ribeye.
was, fair enough.
I
That's a
could
good
replicate
answer.
anything. I'd order a chocolate mousse cake.
Oh yeah, that would be good too. I think I would order like a really good lasagna.
Oh, that would be good.
I'd probably go for unlimited enchiladas.
Ooh, that'd be good.
I love Mexican food.
When you started that, you said unlimited, and all I could think of was from Doctor Who, unlimited rice pudding. Sorry, that's a Seventh Doctor
the
thing.
Butthead movie where they get unlimited nachos. It's exactly what you think happens.
It just keeps coming and coming, doesn't stop replicating. Fills up your room with enchiladas and nachos.
It's really funny scene.
He's dead. What did he die from? Nachos. It's still
Forgive
going.
my ignorance, but is enchiladas like tacos or are they a different thing?
They're kind of like sauce-soaked burritos, but smaller and stuffed with all kinds of spicy goodness, drenched in a red sauce.
Oh,
Yeah.
they sound really good. I'll see if I can get them here somewhere. And thanks, Vic, for that description. So it sounds really good because I love Dr. Pepper and I like vanilla ice cream. So sounds like a good combination.
Mike Richards, I think Normal would probably like human souls at this point. She's just not absorbing Mercer because she still finds use for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. So
Why do people always think cats are so evil? I love cats too, just like Mercer, and I found one evil one, but in my experience, they're very rare. Usually they're cute and cuddly.
you do realize this is a live feed of Normal. You realize how evil she looks right now?
I was gonna say, just look at Normal
she's
now.
Sweet. She's sweet.
She's beautiful. I just want to stroke her.
She's not
That's what she
she's
wants
not
you to
sleeping.
believe.
She's judging.
She's planning something.
Yeah, she's not sleeping. She's judging, and she's got one. Her ears are moving because she knows the game is up. Look at her. Talking about
Arabic would either be fish fingers and custard or jelly babies.
Yeah, true. Look at Noah.
Would that include Dr. Jody?
What's that?
You lived under Noah was so funny, Mercer.
Would that include Dr. Jody?
Who knows? A lot of people will associate that with the fourth Doctor, but actually the second Doctor started the jelly baby thing.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Normal has risen.
Uh-oh.
We're in trouble now. She's looking directly at me too. I must be
I
silenced.
heard you. I heard you talking about me.
Now just remember, Normal, I said I love cats, and I do.
I love cats.
And because I'm in a wheelchair, I don't move very much. So you can have my knee all day long if you want to.
Get that face she's making right at the camera. She's like, I see you, face. Don't make me get the box.
It's funny. So, how have you been doing? It's a fake because I haven't been on a stream with you in ages. So, good to see how you're doing.
We can. I don't really want to get into it right now, but it's
fair enough. Well, yeah. Well,
it's a nice stream. I don't want to go negative.
Okay. I was just seeing how you were. Sorry if I upset you. But yeah, it's good to talk to you again now.
That's good to see you too, man. That was
Cool.
Yeah, just chilling, trying to make it.
Cool. And I was wondering, do you guys have like when there's typhoons, like you have to worry about now? Do you have like shelters underground that you can use?
No, but what usually happens is when there's an evacuation order, everybody goes to the nearest school, as all the schools are built
Okay.
out of concrete, and most of the gymnasiums at the school serve as evacuation shelters, so people bring their futons and tents and stuff over there. But
What
Okay.
state are you in?
Hmm?
What state are you in?
Japan,
Oh.
there's no place to run. But my building's made out of concrete, so we don't need to really go anywhere.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm
I've never
glad you're.
been to Japan, and neither
I'm
is
glad
Mom.
you're as safe as possible, and my thoughts will be with you in this. To be
Me or
with the
Normal have
time.
never been there.
What's up, Mercer?
Neither me or Normal have been to Japan.
It'd be hard for normal to get in.
Really?
Yeah, strict animal control.
Oh.
She's
But not
amused by
difficult.
that.
No.
She's trying to wash herself, especially so that she can look all spick and span, especially to try and get into Japan.
She's like, they won't let me in Japan? What? That's the next place I need to conquer. Come on now.
Oh, that's really funny. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get going because I got to teach biology, which I've never done before at 7 a.m.
Okay.
Well, have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
Switches for that.
Good luck.
Just bring
what
a
age,
Nintendo Switch. Just
what
let
age
the
of the
kids have at
kids you teach?
Oh, I think tomorrow's high school, but every day it changes. It depends on what they
Okay.
want.
Yeah.
It's a fun job. Every day is different.
That's cool. Well, good luck.
Thank
So
you
can't
very
take
much,
it
guys.
back to
Good,
it.
good game. Good game. It's a fake. Good game, Mr. President. Good questions, John.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
guess Ron. And what a great simulation of Jeopardy you created. My friend Tim was on earlier. I told him about it, but so maybe next time if he comes on, I know him from Facebook. I don't know him personally. Maybe you guys can explain how it works. All right.
Okay.
Sure.
His name was Tim something.
Works
I forget.
just-
Code.
Just tell him watch Jeopardy, then he knows how it works.
Yeah. All right. Well, me and Norman, we're gonna get going. Have a good
And
one.
they have full
All right.
they have full episodes on YouTube.
See you later, Massa.
Thanks, Mercer.
Yep.
Take
Thanks a
care,
lot.
For the
Mercer.
game.
Thanks
Good
for
job
coming on
today.
the
Good
show.
game.
Thank you. Have a good one.
See
See
you.
ya. Bird makes most of his child labor slaves. I mean, volunteers do most of his uranium mining under Japan. That's why they have earthquakes.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. We have earthquakes too, so New Zealand
Yeah.
and Japan have that in common.
Well, if that's true, then Bird of Prey definitely slipped up because his production facilities in Taiwan have caused 2 major earthquakes and a tsunami warning. Good job, Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously though, I'm at the supermarket yesterday and I got an alert on my phone, tsunami watch. I'm like, what's going on? I showed my wife. She's like, was there an earthquake? We looked. It was from Taiwan.
Did you feel it from over there? I don't know how close Taiwan is to Japan.
Too far away. And technically speaking, I think it's about 45 minutes by plane from Taipei to Okinawa, technically speaking, but we're way up northeast in Tokyo, so it doesn't we didn't feel anything.
Okay, that's good.
Well, Bird didn't earn the title of tyrant for being nice. Altogether.
Yes. Maybe the Federation needs to send an observers to
He was trying to intimidate me.
What did he say?
What was he doing?
He was typing into the buzzer system that he has to win. He means it. He's not kidding around. Uncle Paulie is going to take a trip.
The Federation would lose to a war
Good
with
job
Garuga.
for standing up to him, Professor.
That's my job. I have to be fair.
Yes. No backhanders. Yeah.
I'm only joking.
Yeah,
brother.
we know that, multi-gunman.
Ah,
Yeah. It's all we're all friends here.
We're all joking as well. So
Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
that's
So much work to do, and apparently the rain's getting worse, according to my wife. But let me look out the window, and it's sunny out. Great.
Oh.
My wife comes in earlier. She's like, "Oh, it's raining really, really hard. Call your boss so you can work from home." Just look out the window. There's nothing going on. Sunshine.
Is your wife living away from where you currently live?
No,
That could explain it if you have a long commute.
no. She was
Oh.
right next to me. She's like, "Look out the window. It's
sorry.
raining." Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I got a lot of work to do at work today. I'm stuck on a apparently what the internet is calling an elementary problem, and I shouldn't be playing with Linux.
it looks like the typhoon's making landfall on the extreme southwestern side of Japan.
Yeah, the cloud cover and the wind and rain though is beyond the initial sphere of influence of the typhoon, so it's being felt all, and was a
Sure.
Category 5.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I saw that the other day.
yeah, it's gonna get torn up on the mountains.
Where's deflate the shields when you need them?
Red
Yeah,
alert!
No kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
Ray shields, computer anti-cloak device.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be down to 60 knots at 0Z, which should have happened already.
I think 0Z is at 9 o'clock in the morning here.
Yeah, that's already happened a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
You mean 0-100 hours Zulu?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So it is weakening quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm looking at weather news right now. It looks fine. You know what? Not weather. I like weather news, but JMA, OJP. Okay. The National Weather Service of Japan. There it is.
See, for us Americans, 60 knots is 69 miles per hour. So it's not even a hurricane level right now. Just under it.
Yeah, probably. It took a hit last night. We came up over Kagoshima Prefecture.
I'm glad it's weakening.
Is a prefecture, is that like a state?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure is.
Do they have much power separate from the federal government or central government? How you phrase it?
Yes and no.
Okay.
It depends. I'm sitting here trying to read. There it is, Tokyo. Nande. I just want the freaking typhoon update, and it's like giving me all this crap. Nishu Konteki sets.
Don't you wish you could go computer typhoon update?
Yeah. Typhoon Joho.
You would think it would be the big news.
Yeah.
Taifuji. There we go. It's still categorized as a typhoon. It is. They say it's big, but it is negligible now. Yeah, so it's about a tropical storm because they came ashore last night as a Category 4 or 5.
Well, if it's negligible now, it sounds like you're going to be nice and safe. So, yes, I am second the sentiment of it.
Looks like you guys are not immune either with Hurricane Fiona, especially. Oh, it's going away, though, I think it looks like, John.
Yeah, it's starting to curve northward. It is hitting Puerto Rico, but it should miss the mainland U.S.
I didn't know there was a big weather event in the US, so to everyone living in the affected areas there, I'll be thinking of you guys and hoping you're all safe as well.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Now there may be a different story in about 10 to 15 days. These storms have been forming out in the Atlantic, and each one has been a little further west. Models are predicting at something maybe in about 10 to 15 days approaching mainland.
Which side of the mainland, sorry?
Southeastern part of the country, Florida, Texas. It's very uncertain at this point because it's so far into the future. But
it sounds like both you and John will be in the firing line, so I hope you guys will
possibly.
be okay.
Possibly. Like that is way out into the future on the forecast models. It may not even happen. It's that far out.
Okay, let's hope it doesn't.
Time will tell.
Do you guys have a similar question to same question that I asked? Fact, do you guys have shelters under your houses that you can get to?
We don't typically have underground shelters in Florida, but similar to what Tokyo said, a lot of times schools will be used as public shelters if there's a hurricane or something like that.
Okay.
Where I'm at in Texas, I'm so far inland that it probably isn't much of a problem unless you get a system that moves in and then stalls and just rains and rains and rains and rains and rains.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I've lived here for 5 years, and I haven't seen anything like that.
That's good. That's good. Well, I'll be hoping that all three of you are safe in your respective locations.
Thank you.
But anywhere along the Gulf Coast, which is from Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, up the East Coast, Georgia, the Carolinas, Virginia, Maryland, New York City, New Jersey,
Is that
Boston, Massachusetts,
is that what
Maine, they all could get hit from a potential storm.
Okay. Is that what they call a tornado belt that area, or am I getting confused?
No, it's hurricanes. The tornado alley, as they call it, is in the central part of the country.
Oh, I'm getting mixed up with that. Sorry. I need to brush up on my geography, obviously.
It's okay. I'm more in the tornado alley
Yeah.
than I'm in the hurricane alley. They don't really call it that, but
Yeah. Which is usually more serious, tornadoes or hurricanes?
well, they're two different animals. I mean, tornadoes are usually short term as far as the actual weather condition.
Yeah.
They come in and they leave in a few minutes usually. Where a hurricane just hits for a long period of time. You know, it could be hours to days.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, and sometimes, especially like this year, hurricanes are a godsend because of the heat wave and the droughts that plague the entire country, the United States, and even here, not much rainfall during the summer months. And if we would have had something like that, it would have refreshed the water table. It would cause a lot of damage at the same time, but it would have refreshed the water table really well. Whereas tornadoes are just pure evil. They just come down and wreck the joint.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
There's nothing good about a tornado.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Tornadoes are very focused, very small scale as compared to a hurricane. Tornadoes are usually less than a mile in size, usually a lot smaller than that. Where a hurricane, could be 100 miles in width.
Yeah, yeah. So that will cause a lot more damage. Well, that's interesting about hurricanes because I didn't think there'd be any upside to hurricanes. So at least there is some upside to them if no one gets hurt. So that's good. Yes, I'm privileged to live with my fellow hobbits.
So you're in the Shire. Okay, so you're like Mordor or something like that.
Actually, the multi-gunman, we can get some winter weather here. We get more ice than snow, although not last winter, but the winter before, we did have a snowstorm here where we got 10 inches in a day.
Wow. That's a lot of snow.
And that Xenia tornado in Ohio, that was really bad, Mike.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you guys. Did you guys see Wild X? The last 2 episodes of Wild X?
Unfortunately, yes.
Wild X?
Yes, I did see them.
What did you think of them, John?
I thought they were, let's say, moderately interesting, perhaps, but not great.
Yeah, it's gone downhill compared to previous seasons, but I still like them as light entertainment.
They've lost their shine. Let's just say that. The first 2 seasons was really good, but now it's just suffering.
Some people claim that they're hitting their stride. I don't know. Okay. I've never cared for the show. Only a couple episodes I even consider rewatching.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm coming up off of my 3rd or 4th rewatch of Cobra Kai season 5, and going from that high to lower decks, low. It's like, oh man, what am I doing to myself?
Yeah, I think some of the gags carry on for too long. Like how long were the 2 captains passing the silly rock to each other for? Okay, initially funny, but move on already quicker in the episode.
Yeah, that's my problem with it. I just can't see a Starfleet crew being that stupid or idiotic or whatever term you want to call it. I just don't see a Starfleet crew is supposed to be professional. They're not.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I mean, you have various levels of professionalism, but I don't know. They have very little.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like the idea of the show.
Sorry,
Sorry, buddy. I don't like the idea of the show, especially coming up after the Orville. It's just it was just too much like, oh, they're doing this, let's do that, or either that or they got a hold of the treatment for Seth MacFarlane's Star Trek, just like they did for JMS's series, Babylon 5. They probably did the same thing. Yep.
Yeah.
They probably just did the same thing. Ooh, this is a failed pitch. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Too similar.
Yeah. Although, Orville got really serious in the end, I loved it when it got serious.
That was great.
I didn't know. Yeah. Orville's terrific. I really hope they renew.
Multi-Gunman, yes. Absolutely, yes. And season 5 is my favorite season. Everybody's saying season 1 was perfection. It was. It was very difficult to top season 1. Except season 5 came out. And it did top season 1. And modern Hollywood should take notes. If you want to make money, and you want to reboot all these franchises, all of these Star Wars and Star Treks that are coming out, they're all geared towards one thing and hijacked, as far as I'm concerned. Cobra Kai, I can do a whole rant on Cobra Kai
Well,
in a
I've
positive
never
way.
seen
I can't shut up about it. I love it.
I've never seen Cobra Kai, so what's the basic premise?
Well, it gets really complicated over the simple synopsis.
Okay.
Have you seen the first 3 Karate Kid movies?
I've seen bits of them, but not the whole.
Yeah.
I haven't watched all of them.
You don't need to see them all, but my suggestion is to watch the 3 movies before you go into Cobra Kai.
Okay. But
If you've
it's a
seen them
martial
all,
art.
it'll make sense.
Yeah.
It'll make perfect sense.
But it's a martial art genre thingy.
Yeah. Like the basic, it started off as Cobra Kai was the enemy dojo in Karate Kid 1 and 3.
Okay.
And Johnny, the kid who the star of Cobra Kai, who Daniel beat in the first movie, Johnny reopens Cobra Kai after he's down on his luck.
Okay.
And yeah, Multigunman, there's a problem with that. I've got a problem with the next Karate Kid. And the main problem with that is the 2 different names that Mr. Miyagi has. When he gets awarded, I think, in the beginning of next Karate Kid versus his gravestone in Cobra Kai. It could be a James T. Kirk, James R. Kirk thing, but it's don't think that next Karate Kid is canon, even though the creators of Cobra Kai say that it is. They made a mistake on Miyagi's name, so I don't think it's canon. Although I'd like to see Julie, see what she's been up to, but kind of shrink the universe down. And I don't mind them shrinking the universe down. The female lead in Karate Kid 3 happens to be Daniel's wife's cousin. Spoiler alert, somewhat. But that character actually gets the ball in season 5 and everything's falling apart for Daniel. But the way no, I'm going to shut up now. Because there's just so much that's going on in Cobra Kai all the way through. Everything is so complex, but everything is just so perfectly done. Like I should do a video on just Cobra if I ever come back to YouTube. But yeah. Hollywood, take notes. If you want to make money, this is how you do it.
I'm afraid they're more interested in messaging right now.
Yeah. And that's
although I think it's starting to come back the other way. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. And take it or leave it. Like it or don't. I know a lot of people don't like it. I've seen that with Strange New Worlds. They're taking a difference with their politics, but they're also still pointing the finger. And I don't think that particular presentation was to be taken the way everybody took it. The pilot of Strange New Worlds. I don't think that's the point. But I understand why people are pissed off. Pardon my français. But I understand why people are angry at that. But I don't think that's not what it was supposed to be for. If you guys know what the scene I'm talking about, that I can't say on live stream, that'll probably get us canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm really getting it.
Yeah, Pike's presentation to the aliens.
Yeah.
This is my planet in the 21st century, I've said.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I might be pulling at straws. I might be hopefully thinking positive for once. But I didn't take it as a stab. Even though it clearly was. I didn't see it.
I'm really worried about the well, really worried probably isn't the best phrase to use because I don't like it. I just won't watch it. But I'm not feeling that positive over the Babylon 5 reboot because to me the original cast was so close to perfection that why would you even want to reboot it? A continuation or maybe a reboot of Crusade that got a rough time because of the producers and whatnot might be a different story, but a reboot of Babylon 5 itself, I don't really see the value. But
Well,
I'll watch a couple of episodes and see what people think.
And
yeah,
have a good
sorry.
one,
I'm-
Multicom.
Yeah,
Sorry,
take
you
care,
go.
Multigunman. I'm open to a Babylon 5 reboot for two reasons. Number one, I was very skeptical of Battlestar Galactica when it got reimagined,
Yeah,
and I was happy how that turned out. And number two, this reboot of Babylon 5 is being made by the original show creator.
yeah, that
So
does.
let's see what he does. I'm not saying it's going to be good, but he has a track record.
He's
That's
also
true.
doing he's also doing a parallel project too for B5 in the original.
Yeah, and I'm
timeline,
really interested in that.
Okay, that'd be interesting.
There's some sort of special project with the surviving cast of the original Babylon 5 that is coming out next year.
Cool, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Because I love Babylon 5. I really
It's so
hope
sad, the show came out, a little less than 30 years ago, and we've lost so many of the cast already.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like
Commander Sheridan, we lost Delenn, we lost Garibaldi, we lost Veer, we lost Jakar, Dr. Franklin.
Yeah, it's like the production was cursed. The show was so good, but the actors,
it's like the only two left are Walter Koenig and Claudia Christian.
Well, there's more than that.
Bruce Boxleitner.
I mean, we have Bruce Boxleitner. We have I'm sorry, the actors' names are not clicking with me, but we also have Londo and Bill Mooney's character Lanier.
Yeah.
Thank you. We also have my brain's just not working right now.
Okay.
The telepath.
Lena?
Actually, both of them.
Oh, both of them. Cool.
Yeah.
Lena and Miss Winters.
Yeah. There you go.
Talia.
Quantum. Let me change the subject real quick before we go. Quantum Leap.
Not interested.
What have you heard about it?
Well, it's airing.
Supposed to be
coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's mixed reports of what's going on with Scott Bakula.
Well, he has clearly stated he will not be in it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Flipping awful.
But he didn't say why, despite some articles online saying he's explained why, and then you read the article and there's no mention of why.
Well, if he's not going to be in it, there's no point.
Well, it's more of what they're doing. I guess the character is non-binary, and they're going to explore all these non-binary situations. And
okay.
No, one of the scientists is non-binary. He's not.
Okay, maybe I misread then.
Yeah, there's a supporting character that's non-binary. He's
Okay.
the star is not, but they've basically, from what cast is saying, they gave Scott Bakula the finger and
Oh,
had him go do his own pilot somewhere else.
Zach,
Allegedly.
that's the other character that we lost in Babylon 5, Zach Allen.
Oh, so he passed away as well. It's sad. Yeah. Yeah,
Well, at least
that
we still got
was-
the original Will Robinson,
Yeah,
that's
Bill
Lanier.
Mooney.
Bill Mooney.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lanier. He played Lanier. And he was in a DS9 episode as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
It did.
It's interesting. There was an interview with him once contrasting the work environments between Star Trek and Babylon 5. And he wasn't very complimentary to Star Trek producers.
Yeah, I had read that.
It seems like a common story, though, that's plaguing Star Trek even today, and you're getting all of these horrible stories from on set, actors being mistreated by the directors, depending on who's directing the episode. Anson Mount almost didn't want to come back as Pike because he got punched in the face by one of the directors he was having a disagreement with.
Oh,
Really? I
that's
hadn't
terrible.
heard that.
That's terrible.
Yeah, one of the diversity. I mean, the new revolutionary directors of Discovery had a disagreement with Anson Mount, and they got into it. And there was a HR complaint put up against. I believe it was against Mount.
Yeah, there's no reason to, there's no reason for punch ups. So, sorry, did you say that Anson Mount
Yeah,
punched the person, or did the other person punch him?
I believe it was the other way around.
Okay, but still, no matter who it is, there's other ways
Have a
to
good night,
resolve-
Mike Richards. Thanks for coming.
Have a good one, Mike.
I better go and let you guys get some sleep, and you
Yeah, I gotta get ready.
carry on with work.
I gotta get ready. It doesn't look like the typhoon's gonna be much of a problem here.
That's
So
good.
I gotta go across town.
All right. Well, you have a good rest of your day.
Indeed, you guys sleep well. Thank you guys for an awesome stream, wonderful game, good talk, and good to see you again, Mr. President. You're awesome.
Yeah, good to catch up with you, Frank, and good to see you, Professor and John. Enjoyed it as always.
Well, thank you. Appreciate you all joining us tonight.
And we'll see
Indeed.
you guys next week.
All right. Should be on Saturday next week, John. Is that correct?
Should be, as far as I know, yes.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
All right,
Sunday
well,
for you guys.
Yeah, Sunday the proper time. in the future, you guys are just behind.
Time is the right
Yeah, we're a little
time.
slow. We're a little slow over here.
All right, guys. Have a good one. I'm going to sign out before you guys sign out. So take it easy.
Okay.
Live
All
long and
right.
prosper.
Have a good night or a good day, rather.
Have a good day.
I'll try. See you guys.
See you guys. Really great game again. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Have a good rest of your day, Mr. President.
Thanks. See ya.
Thank you, everyone,
See ya.
for joining us in the chat and on the panel. Appreciate it. And hope to see you again next week.
And see everyone in the chat too.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Take care. Live long
Bye.
and prosper.